Hey, Pop Kids. I was just trying to do some Jesus math in my head. Jesus math. You see, in the Bible, in the book of Matthew, one of Jesus' friends asks him how many times he should forgive someone who does something wrong to him. And Jesus tells him to forgive not one time, not 3 times, not even 7 times, but 70 times 7 times. That's like a bunch of times. Forgiving someone can be pretty hard for me. As hard and as tricky as a math problem. I start to think about how I wish that person had not done that thing to hurt me. And sometimes I'll feel sad about it. And sometimes I'll feel mad about it. And sometimes I don't even know what to feel when I can't even believe that the person who hurt me hurt me. It can feel as heavy as a bag full of bricks. Have you ever felt that way before? Sometimes those feelings can be so big that we should tell a trusted grown-up in our lives what we're feeling too, because they'll want to help us. But no matter what we're feeling, we can invite Jesus into those feelings. Jesus reminds us that God is full of grace and forgiveness, and God can help us to be more like that too. Maybe you've heard in the Lord's Prayer, "Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us." That's just a fancy way of saying, God, I'm trusting that you've forgiven me when I make mistakes that hurt your heart. Please help me to also forgive other people's mistakes that they make when they hurt my heart. I've prayed that lots of times, but when I'm really sad or mad about it, when it comes time to forgive someone else for the trespass or wrong that they did to me, I sometimes wish I'd forgotten that part of the Lord's Prayer. But then I'm reminded of what forgiveness is and what it isn't. To forgive someone doesn't mean that what happened to me is okay, and it doesn't mean that they need to admit how much they've hurt me. And I'll still know what happened to me, even if I forgive someone. But I can change how I think about what happened to me. I can imagine taking that thing like a heavy bag of bricks and handing it over to God. There's a song that we sing in Pop Kids called God is in Charge, and one of the lines is telling God, I know you've got this. With God's help, and sometimes with the extra help of a trusted grown-up like a parent or grandparent, a pastor, a counselor at school, or a therapist we talk to, we can learn to forgive others and remember that in Jesus, we are always forgiven for the mistakes that we've made too. It feels as good as handing over a bag of those 7 bricks. No, 70 times 7 bricks. That's how many. Wait, how many was it? It feels really good.